Hey, welcome guys to one of my first videos. This is the Arkham Origins challenge as the DeathStroke. This is on PC, everything's maxed out, physics, all the textures, everything like that is on max. Everything not on is basic, but I don't believe there's too much screen tearing, and I apologize if it is for you. Basically, as you can see, I'm going through this. This is post commentary because I tried it a couple of times while talking, and I just couldn't like multitask it when you start seeing the enemies and the mix that comes into it. So it's extremely crazy. As you can see, DeathStroke is probably... I wish the game was based around him, really. The combat is absolutely exciting when you're playing as him, and it's so much fun. He has all different animations to Batman in the punches, and he uses his stick. Doesn't use as much as Robin did in Arkham City if you played the challenge maps or the expansion. I didn't actually play the expansion, but I played as Robin in the challenge maps. And as you can see, DeathStroke is awesome to play. He has some gadgets. That's something I don't use too much, which I really should start getting into the use of using the gadgets to chain up better and much more in-depth combos. And I apologize if you guys don't feel like I did well enough, but this isn't a speed run, nor is it a high points run or anything like that. It's just completing it and showing you off all DeathStroke's animations, which I'm pretty sure I'll go through nearly all of them. I use at least all the gadgets once. You can see here I don't actually go through the best starting to this. I'm pretty sure around here I get my ass kicked a bit. I dropped down to half health. I think this is the one, but I'm not sure what puts your health back up. I think it may be doing those combos. I mean the finishes where you hit E and then I'm playing on PC. You hit E and you auto kill them. One thing is you will see me go throughout there. You can see I dropped pretty low. It's probably like one of my worst starts to it. One thing you'll see me do a lot is getting rid of the shield guys. For the life of me, cannot figure out how to beat shield guys. I remember that there's something like you have to unlock, like as Batman you can do like a jump and he kicks him in the head or something, and then you roll over and you drop their shields. But I just could not get it with DeathStroke. I didn't know if you had to double jump and jump over and try to stun him in the air, but I couldn't get it. You'll see towards the end my problem with it. But yeah, I'm going in here, but my biggest thing is getting rid of all the shield guys with those when I save up my combos like one I just used right there. But yeah, that's basically my strategy. Get rid of the shield guys because they're extremely annoying, and it comes down to like the wire right at the end, but you'll see how close it gets. But yeah, so this is it's pretty damn intense. So we'll just look at here and analyze just the different stuff that I choose to do throughout it, and I won't talk too much in all the parts. Sorry, because I mean it'll probably get a bit annoying if you just want to watch the combat. Things like that is awesome. You actually can chain up three. You can hit 3 people in one counter, which is absolutely crazy. That's one thing as well. You see, it starts to get really annoying. The knife guys when you get to around 50 and you have some of the new enemies. There's no spoilers in terms of the enemies whatsoever, other than the fact you see one enemy class. So it's not like a special enemy. It's just a new enemy class, which each faction in the game has. Penguin's gang, Black Mask gang, everyone basically they're all the same type of units. So you get to see the new one that they added for Batman Arkham Origins, which I believe is the only new unit they added. So these are the League of Shadow chicks. You see them, you just got to dodge them back. You just hold the counter button and you pull back, and you hold the S back, counting here everywhere, just trying to get through and getting some. There, that's an awesome move here. There's a mad move where he slides on his back and hits someone. That's pretty cool. You freak! So the combat is a lot more in depth. I sadly don't really show how in depth it can get with all the gadgets and linking the gadgets up into different moves, but it is slightly more in depth and everything, and it feels like they've kind of refined it. So basically, I feel like this is Batman Arkham City 2.5, and I don't mean to sound it in a negative way to Warner Brothers Montreal. It's basically improved on Arkham City, but it isn't like a massive leap, like what you want for a sequel, to be a big... for most point, people want a massive upgrade, between sequels of games. But yeah, completely worth the purchase. The story so far, I'm only not too far into it, I'm about 50 minutes into it, because I'm doing a Let's Play as well. And it seems good in depth. Alfred's there, everything's there. The way Batman is a lot more like aggro, not as calm and everything as he was. But yeah, you'll see more of that if you check out my Let's Play I'm doing. Just dropping them left and right here, and this is where I think I train up some pretty good kills, are up to like 56 or something. something like that. I clean up a decent amount. So one thing I never do is, and I probably recommend it as well, is, I mean, I don't know if it's different for Deadpool, Deathstroke, because I didn't even do it, but you know how you can take him down on the ground once you knock him to the floor? I never do that because it usually activates something you can't break until someone punches you. So I just wait for him to get back up and knock him out, or when they're standing up. I find that to be a lot easier. And the shield guys, unless you guys know how to beat them, which I could not for the life of me remember. See, look at that. I just like have no idea how to bring them down.
This won't end well.
And the sword ladies and the guys with the sword, with the knives is something that gets extremely annoying as well. Boom! Smacked him with that car door. Not sure where they brought the car door from. That was awesome. Boom! And I love how the stick bends as well as he goes into for the moves. That's something that constantly, the knife stab is something that constantly breaks my combo enhancer thing. So you get clips by it whenever you're facing the other way. That looked absolutely sick. I feel that this was a mad part. I just like, I thought that was heaps cool. Up until I got stabbed, how I hit that dude, counter, turned back to him, hit him, and counter again. But yeah, they take a bit of a punishment before they stay down for good. There's a move where he slides on the ground. I'm not sure if I've done it yet. I may have missed it. See, I just like stay away from there. That's the new unit right there, the martial artist. So basically, he can attack you, break your counter, and then it goes into like a mini counter fight where you got to counter him, he counters you, and then you knock him out. Or he gets back up. And I think you have to do it to him twice, like most enemies. Boom, boom, boom. See that? He counters me. Hit him right, break his spine. Again, go for the car door guy. See, I don't think you can. I think you have to actually dodge him when he comes in to do his heavy attack, and then you go in to attack him. I don't think you can counter, or it goes into a double counter. I'm not sure.
Oh, hell yes.
So look at this is where I'm just trying to. Like the unit mix right now is extremely like annoying because there's two dudes you can't attack because they got body armor on, and this ninja dude. But yeah, let's try to thin him out there. So he punched me right in the back of the head there. There, it goes into a counter fight. Boom, boom. He's easily like my favorite character so far. In even more than Batman. I swear the combat is so much fun.
You're going down, freak. For it, Slade. Not.
Things absolutely annoy me, those car doors.
The freak.
See, I try my best to try get those combos where you stun them and then you lead them into like a, I don't know, like a fury punch where you just keep unloading punches into it. It's pretty cool. Crack. Snapped her leg completely. Whoa! Flipped him right off.
You ready for this?
So we're nearing the end here on 70. You have to get to 100, which is a bit of a mission. I mean, I'm using the keys. I'm using the mouse. So this by this point, my finger was like numbing up. Like you have to tap it so many damn times. The unit, the composition of like the people you're fighting now, it's starting to thin out, which means that you can't really farm, which is something that I would say you farm those weak enemies to build up your combo chains. Just dodge the bigger ones, build up your combo chains, and then use the finisher to get rid of the guys with the armor and the shields. So that's when I started noticing here. You can see I was getting my ass kicked, and I really needed to, get some combo chains going, because, as I said, the composition of the people are now a lot heavier units. I really wish I had the ability to like break the weapon, like break a knife when you disarm someone, because they just keep picking them up over and over again. Like they're the same knives from the start.
Watch me.
Boom, boom, bam. See, yeah, this is where I start to panic a bit. I mean, I was like, oh, I'm gonna fail again, because I had already attempted this twice before. This is my third try in this as Deathstroke. The first time I actually got to 96 and failed, then the other time I got to 86 and failed, and then now I succeeded. Got that dude.
Slow down a minute. Right here.
These units are really, I'm really excited to fight them as Batman as well, those guys there. Batman's a lot more brawler, like, Deathstroke seems to be a lot more martial arts, finesse, over Batman, who's like much more, he uses like, you know, martial arts, but much heavier attacks, as you'll see, especially since he's a younger Batman. Like he really just crushes people. More raw strength than calm and collected. I don't think I actually did that move in this one. See, this is where like a failed attempt. I didn't know if I could like run over someone and grab it, so I was trying to go for the shields because I could tell that this wasn't going too well on my bar. And you'll see soon where it just gets real close, and I don't know if I can win it or not. Because like I said, I didn't know how to beat the shield guys. So right now I try to farm out the last of the couple, what do you call it, finisher moves here. But I'm just getting hammered, so, you know, kind of this part just becomes basically like a chicken race. Chicken race, what? Trying to catch a chicken bait. What am I saying? I'm trying to think of the analogy. But yeah, I'm trying to get away from him. And I knocked this chick out, I think. So look at that, look at that. Watch, I'm pretty sure my health gets down to the last bar completely. I'm right on the last little sliver. So that's all that's left, these guys. So then I'm trying to build up my combo to bring down the shield guys, because again, I don't know how to beat these guys. So then what I do is I stun them, and I get through one, I believe. I think I get through all 4 of them within like 10 seconds in a combo, and then a finishes. It gets real close. See, I'm like freaking out at this point. I mean, right next to it, only 4 away. I was actually about to give up. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fail this again. I need to go find out how to beat these shield guys. I bet you it's a really easy way to beat him as well. I forgot actually. Is it? I think I just stun them and go for the finishes, or I lead them away or something. I lead one of them. Like that was close. I had to jump out that area. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what I do here.
Come on, let's see if you can handle us.
See, I was trying to take him down on the ground, but I just couldn't get the button in to do it. So you can see, you can use his ballistic stick. I was trying to use that to stun this dude, but I think this is when I think I have enough space to hit him. This guy, I've got enough room to kill this guy, and this is when I go for it. Bam, 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 bam. See that? Break him. I thought I was going to lose the combo, but I actually got him. And then I roll over, hit this guy. And then this leads to an automatic, like, ready. Got that. And then I was finished. Finish him. So that was it. That's the Deathstroke one. The score isn't that great, because again, I wasn't going for a top score. I was just trying to survive. I mean, that was incredibly hard for me. For like my 3rd attempt, and I will go through going for the much higher scores using all the gadgets, so stay tuned for, like, you know, the speed runs and the